this. So we're just switching to Suzuki Bakuhatsu for the PS1. Sorry, just for when I'm clipping this for the VOD. But yeah, if you weren't at any of the previous streams, this is Sol developed, Enix produced, or Enix published rather. And yeah, it is basically a combination game with like bomb defusal kind of elements in 3D kind of CG, with kind of FMV interludes, and it's very, very interesting for the PS1. It's pretty unique among the library that I've seen. So yeah, we'll just watch the intro, and then we'll pick up where I left off. I love the old Enix logo. It's great. How's the volume, by the way? Could it be louder, or is it because it seems like it's in the green. I like it for it to be like up a little bit more than this. If that seems quieter, you can blast it. Okay. Let me just bump it up a skosh. I feel like I've been saying skosh quite a bit lately. Where are you at? You at 80? I feel like I'm at 87. Yeah, I wonder why that is, Doro. Yeah, we'll do a very, very quick demonstration. The first one is super duper quick, and it'll give you kind of an idea of like what the progression of this game is. Oh, I keep forgetting. It is X to confirm. Yeah, we'll just do the very first puzzle. Give you some idea of like the if you missed the two previous streams, give you some idea of like the presentation and the kind of gameplay. But yeah, as I'm like moving through these, I'm hitting X to confirm. So it's kind of like, that's to give you a sense of kind of like the rhythm of this and like how you're progressing through this. Love this face. This is a really good face. Yeah, X to confirm and not circle. That's what throws me off about it. It's unusual for you know, JP only PS1 games. But yeah, that is this game. It is about Suzuki-san, who is encountering incendiary devices in her everyday life in mundane objects, such as this orange. And in these 3D segments, you are basically looking around them like this, taking out your trusty screwdriver to reveal the actual device within. But yeah, not a game that's been translated, but a game that is perfectly playable. Certainly one that I would love to see translated, actually. But yeah, you snip the blue wire. That one's pretty easy. And you get graded based on like how efficient you were at moving through it. Like if you had any wasted actions, like if you were spending a bunch of time like rotating around the puzzle, or just like getting into like dead ends and stuff like that, or taking your time, your grade will kind of go down from there. But she tells you sugoi if you do like a good job, and that's what I like about this game. This is a very funny game. But yeah, this is like the opening kind of credits. Oh, opening. This feels like a title drop kind of thing, but we'll just load the state. So I have in state 1. Basically, after the first 3 puzzles, you're presented with a clock. And on that clock, you're presented with 2 different times. These are 2 different puzzles. These are 2 different bombs. I noticed as I was going through my first and my second playthroughs, there was some... The routing was such that I had difficulty telling... It wasn't like especially linear, and there was like more puzzles than there were like offered. Like I wasn't offered like basically like there were some that I didn't see on my first or second playthrough essentially. And those are the ones that we're doing now. Let me just see, which one is this again? This is 10-12. Let me just get to that in my guide. Okay. This is one I skipped because it said this one is a real pain. But I've never seen this cutscene before. We'll see what it is. See if you can guess what the actual device in question is. Okay, just Suzuki-san just kind of hanging out in her bed, enjoying a relaxing day. And some of them have quite a lot of text. Each time I had to like X through that, which is very, very interesting. Taking an expedition of some description or variety. Sarah's theme starts playing The Bomb is the Corex. No! No! Ah, look at her little shorts. I want little shorts like that. Those are cute. Maybe the umbrella's the bomb? This piece of like lawn furniture, this deck chair. Those palm trees. Coconuts in the palm trees. The straw's the bomb. Her big watch. We already did the ocean. The ocean can't be the bomb twice. Hang on. Really good face. This one is called Iced Coffee. Yeah, ugh. Really? Come on. Okay. Oh! This is the song that plays during the tape cassette bomb. Da 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 da. Okay. So, there's 2 messages when you enter this cup, supposedly. It is up to you whether or not you want to live. Then you be followed by either of these messages. It will explode, or it will not explode. Each message says, Bakuhatsu suru, or Bakuhatsu shinai. For you non-Japanese readers, this will help you. The message with more characters means it will not explode. You will want to move around the iced coffee until when you approach the bomb, that message appears, the longer one. Okay. So yeah, we're just going in. Okay. Trying to see. Oh, it's the one with the longer. Yes, so it was this one. This is odd. This is very unusual. Left one? So, I have very, very bad luck with the guide because it always says, then you can hit left or right and then circle to slip either wire. I did the left one. It was not the left one. I did the left one. I got tricked. Yeah, this one's very, very weird. I think basically, like, I think I left the three that we're doing now are just like the weird or just like really difficult or cumbersome ones that I left because they just sounded, I don't know. I just took one look at the guide and I was just like, maybe I don't do this one just for this stream. Oh, So I think it's not that the guide has lied to me. I think that I think I've followed this incorrectly. I don't think I can rush through it just like that. I think I'm missing something. The guide does lie to me sometimes, though. In fairness, like, I would not be able to play this game without this guide, and it's possible that they just missed something. And huge shout out to I'd have to lose my place to find that information, but shout out to them. The music is doing weird stuff for this. So it says that you want to move around the iced coffee until when you approach the bomb that message appears, the longer one. Essentially, we're looking for the message, it will not explode. So, hang on. Hello, G-Pool. Welcome in. This is normal. This is a normal game. This is Suzuki Bakuhatsu. I don't think you want to cut either of these chords. It says... And what does that mean, Valerie? I'm very, very grateful to have you in the stream, by the way. Does that mean it will explode? I think that's Bakuhatsu Suru, right? It will explode. Okay. That's the explode one. Okay. Stuff like this makes me want to get back to learning Japanese. Because I am very embarrassed about how I've fallen off it. Yeah, Bakuhatsu means explosion. Okay. So we're just following this. Okay. And this says it will explode, right? And so this says it will not explode. And this is, it will not explode as well. Or is that? Let me see. Yeah, that is, it will explode. That is, it will explode. 1 second, let me see, hang on. Yeah, both of those messages say that, okay. Okay, got it. Cool. Why does this say will not explode? That is will explode. Okay. I was trying to see if I... Yeah, there might be multiple paths, I think. And now is that will not explode? I think this is will not explode, right? We got it. Wow, she sounded exhausted with me.
すごい。
We somehow got an A for that. Oh, the chords are purple to represent how they both can do the same thing. Okay.
きらめくのよ。ああ、これが本当の恋なの。
Oh, she's singing this song.
私舞い上がってるわ。不思議な恋しましょう。セーブしないの?
Yeah, very, very funny thing of this game where this stop sign is like racing towards you very quickly and you have to decide if you hit that on time, you can save your game or not. How do I feel personally about fictional bombs? I think they're great. Big fan. I like what is a fictional bomb that I like a lot? I like Stillman's character in MGS2. Although it's not like a great like, oh, that's a very fun story about bombs. No. Okay. So we did that. I'll load a save state because where we're at now is not where we need to be. So let's load state 2. Okay. And so this brings us to what are we picking now? Okay. So the other part of this path is 2123, which is jukebox, which we did the last time. We had to flip around a record to the odd side because there was a bomb hidden inside the groove. Bomb Kirby Bomb is an S tier bomb, and also the super bomb from Link to the Past. Oh yeah, that one that follows you. Yeah, that one's super cute. But yeah, we were doing 15, 16. Okay. Let's see what this one's about. This one describes the GameFAQs guide describes this one as ridiculous. Oh, Wind Waker. Yeah, Wind Waker's a really good example. Oh, I like the bombs in Yo-Yo's Puzzle Park. It's a very whimsical game. Oh, this is from the intro, where she's broken her leg. Oh, she has a bento? Oh, is the bento bomb? Oh, jealous of her lunch. Oh, look at that! Look at that, the fried shrimp, the little hot dog, the rice, the like boiled eggs. Oh, this looks great. You gonna share? She's not gonna share. Hmm? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? How'd you get over there? Huh? I'm having to X through all these, which is super interesting. The choice to like do this with like still images as opposed to like FMV is really, really interesting. Makes for a very interesting texture. Wait, is our bent? Oh my god. That's great. Fucking bento. No. Wait. Oh, interesting. We're just going straight through. Oh my god, we're like eating it. Okay. I thought we'd be like going inside it. Huh? Huh. What is this? Uh it it says clip the one without the plant on it. Very strange. Our doctor? Man, our doctor's kind of hot, actually. The Bakudan was mold. She got food poisoning. Oh, that's very cute. I love anytime Hershey's where steam comes out of her ears. Okay, last one. Let's load state. Okay, so the last one is 627, the one that we are actually on, because the other one was doorknob. So let's 627. Let me just find where that is in my guide. 1 second. Yes. Very, very odd is the description for this one. So let's see what this one's about. Huh. Whoa, this is really cool. Whoa. It's her shadow. Oh, also oiter. Yeah. 1 second. I will just pause that and thank you, Jeeple. But yeah, it says. Let me see. Whoa, hang on. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Whoa! This is fucking crazy! I have no way of telling what does what. Okay, so we've seen a couple of these contraptions, these like little objects before. In the bottom right, you'll see like a pair of scissors. They are pointing towards the device that contains the bomb itself, and the whatever, basically like the opening that is close to the scissors, that is the thing that is going to arm the device. So we need to snip the other bomb, the other wire rather. And I can recognize some other things here. There's like directly to the left of the scissors, there's like a little party favor thing, the kind that you blow into and makes a funny noise. That is, I'm guessing, if it has pressure put in it from above, that'll kind of furl that out and will push the scissors towards into the bomb mechanism. The rest of this though is completely inscrutable. And I think if you look at it this way, it'll just be mirrored. Yeah, that's correct. This is so cool. But yeah, that's what I mean there. Okay. It says unscrew the 2 stray screws near the bottom of the outside. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Bottom middle screw. Whichever way you twist it, it will block a little pointy hand from triggering an alarm. Okay, then go back to the middle screw above. You'll see that's where those force balls are going back and forth. When you twist that screw twice to the right, it'll make them go up. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Ah! Oh, that's so fun! It wanted us to do something different there, but that is so sick. That is honestly probably the coolest bomb that I've seen so far. That is awesome. Oh, okay. Oh my god. This is... I was thinking a lot about this, looking at Graphite's website. Like, what have I played so far that is like 5 stars and a heart? And I definitely think this game is one of those. I love this game. I can't really explain it. There's just so much interesting things going on with this. Like, it's inscrutable. But in a way that is like very, very tantalizing, if I had to explain it. Let me see. Okay, so basically when I've pushed this up, I basically need to move this back down again so it doesn't trigger that alarm. Okay. And I'm just going to pause it real quick just so I can read a little bit more. So once I have... Okay, so yeah, once I've knocked that hammer down, it will uncover 2 more screws. Sorry, I'm just going to pause that real quick. Okay, yeah, this is actually pretty simple. So it's just basically doing the reverse now for this screw, and then we're just going to raise this up again. Oh, wrong way. Now it says clip the right wire. Will that actually be true? We'll see. Okay, we did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We may as well,
すごい。
now that we're here, man, what a fun puzzle. That was really cool. Um, but I do have some stuff. So it does say we're going to 0 now, but we've already done this. We've done this twice actually. We did this in the first and the second Suzuki Bakuhatsu streams that we did. Because those are both full playthroughs. What I wanted to show off now is just like some things that I found, some little bits and bobs. Just because like I really like this game. I think it's really interesting. These are like kind of things to go poking around at if you are interested in this game and if you have like any kind of knowledge of Japanese. And if you want to like kind of poke around yourself. So the first thing is first. There is a bot. It's unofficial. We'll do the smallest thing first. So there's a bot that I found that is a unofficial bot that is randomly posting a line from Suzuki Bakuhatsu. I'm just going to post the bot into the chat. Just a link to their Twitter account. The thing that makes this very, very interesting to me is the way that the lines are presented in the game. Actually, you know what? I'll just stick a little bit of music on in the background. How about... I've already been listening to Astronoka. I can listen to it some more. But yeah, the thing that is very interesting to me about the this bot is, or the way that the game stores text is, it seems to be a little bit random. It is difficult to play. It is difficult for me, a person that doesn't have like any kind of like, that isn't able to like read Japanese. It is difficult to like follow on with like a translation guide, because like the text that is flowing up on screen is like, it is not linear. It's not, you're not always getting the same text. Like she's having some, it feels like it's very fleeting. She's having kind of like very, very fleeting thoughts. The reason this bot is very interesting to me is what it suggests is that somebody has gone through and has basically like ripped the text from the game. And yeah, I genuinely don't know. I'd have to guess that this game would probably be very, very difficult to do a translation hack of, with the way that the text is displayed and stored. Probably would be quite difficult, but it would seem to be a pretty interesting place to start. But yeah, that is just one thing that I want to share, is that there is a bot, and it is cool to see that people still like this game. It's still a game that people like care about and find interesting. The other thing is, I did see that there was, there was a talk at something called Bit Summit in 2015. And that talk that was at Bit Summit was... Sorry, I'm just having a little bit of difficulty finding that information. Just 1 second. Because I have the okay, sorry, GameFAQs. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the credits page for both of these folks. Okay, let me see. This is Takahiro Ando, who's the producer, and also plays the courier, actually, which is I'm actually just seeing now. So he plays a courier during one scene. I think maybe the courier that brings the orange to Suzuki in the first puzzle. That is the producer of the game. So that's Takahiro Ando and Koichi Yatsui, who is also known for Strider. So this is a talk that they had at something called Bit Summit back in 2015. I'm actually just going to post a link to... This is a write-up of the talk. Unfortunately, there's no transcription of it, but there is a write-up of the talk in Japanese right here. And there also is... I'm just going to include a link to a timestamped version because I did find the talk online. I'm going to post all this in my Discord after... just so that there's a full kind of archive of everything. But yeah, that's the first link is the write-up of the talk, and the second is the actual talk itself with a timestamp for the link. I do have that write-up is in Japanese, but I do have a translated version of this. It's run through Google Translate. It's not particularly great, but I think it's kind of interesting. They go through they do go through Suzuki Bakuhatsu, but they also go through Strider. And they also went through some like failed games that they had that like didn't go through development. I think it's actually pretty interesting to go through. So yeah, they said that it was, and it's translated as stupid game, but obviously this means bakuge, and it is classified as a stupid game and is said to be a game for connoisseurs. And they go through like the process of like how this game was made. And they said around the time of the original PlayStation, even major players were able to create games freely without thinking about how they would sell. And at the time, it seems like this was an era where people are actively trying to expand the base, wondering if games could become pop culture and if everyone could enjoy them like music or movies. And around that time, unique games such as Parappa the Rapper and My Cooking had sold 1 million copies. I've tried to click the English version, and it doesn't take you to the English version of the article. It just kind of goes in like a little redirect loop. But if there is an English version of the article, please feel free to post it. I'd like to read like an actual version of the talk as opposed to like this translated version. But yeah, they thought about taking a... Oh, you posted it on the server. Unfortunately, I can't... You can post links in here, I'm pretty sure. I can't open Discord right now. But yeah, they thought about taking a pop approach. Oh, yes. Let me see. Let me grab this. 1 second. Ilya, don't do that. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just sorry, it's just trying to because I'm just a little bit nervous about clicking a link from within OBS because I don't exactly know what that does. Yeah, sorry, I can't get that right now, Raven. But I will post that afterwards. But yeah, basically they talk a little bit about. I'm just going to kind of paraphrase it here. They were talking a little bit about how they intended to set out to make a game that was like for everyone. They didn't set out to make like a bakuge. Like they thought that they were making something that like everyone could play and enjoy. And I think, you know. I don't have a lick of Japanese. Like I played this game with like a guide, and I still find it like very, very fascinating and super interesting. So I do think that they managed to succeed on that front. But the thing that I found really interesting was at the time that RPGs were popular, Mr. Ando was told by a high-ranking person at Enix, now Square Enix, not to make the same thing. And there was a mood within the company at the time to create something new, and as a result, there were many challenges, and many of Enix's games such as Sega Regiri, Astra Noka, and Bust a Move have become connoisseurs' favorites. So it speaks to kind of like the time at Enix that this came out, I feel like. And the kind of like mood of kind of like experimentation. Like they really were like putting out and publishing like quite a lot of really, really interesting games around this time. Sorry, I think there was a message that Valerie said a little while ago. This game strikes me as something that would have been such a source of Weird Japan, media Japan is so weird. Oh my god, what the fuck even is this? It's so random back in the day. And if you can't read Japanese, like, it's very goofy, but is not unaware of its own goofiness. Yeah, 100%. Like, it is a game with its own, like, kind of sense of humor and sensibility, and it feels like there's a bit of a reckoning going on at the moment with like how kind of Western kind of games journalism has like talked about Japanese games. That's very overdue. But yeah, I don't know. I like kind of discovering, kind of not discovering, because that's kind of feels a little bit kind of high and mighty of myself. But I don't know. I like playing this stuff and like showing some of the stuff off. I do have 2 more things to show off. And we'll go over here for this. And it says television, something, an RCA production. That was, I always try to queue up a something for Marigo Vision. But yeah, I do have 2 things that I can show off. One is an ad that I found for Suzuki Bakuhatsu, which I think is really, really cool. The other thing is basically a compilation of failed diffusions. So this is something that will play after the end of completed. Basically, like after you finish like the final bomb and you get credits, you will see this. But this is basically now that we've seen all the bombs, I'll show off that video there. So just 2 seconds. Sorry, I feel like this stream has been me doing Butterfingers for like 3 hours. Okay. Yeah, we watch this first. Let me just turn off this. Okay. And we play. It's not gonna be centered perfectly, but it is literally like 30 seconds.
よし、これな。先に押した方が爆発。いいよ。
Suzuki Bakuhatsu. Enix.
But yeah, that's that ad. I do think it's super interesting to see like how the game was presented at its time. Yeah, where he's like making Gunpla. I don't know. I think I was really happy to see that this game got like an actual television advertisement. And I don't know, it really speaks to a time of like I like the PlayStation a lot. I think they put out some like really interesting stuff on there, and I feel like it was the last time where like very, very odd games could be kind of released like this, like really unusual stuff. Because like I think it is I think the Wii was a console like that as well. But I think with the PlayStation, it was kind of just like the right time and place for like really, really creative people, where the actual like production costs of like games hadn't like skyrocketed out of like complete crazy proportion, where like the only thing that people like are interested in is like a sure thing now at this point. And I think it's a real bummer, because like there's a ton of like interesting avenues that like aren't being explored. But yeah, we'll watch the next thing, which is just let me just switch over so I can actually see what I'm doing. This type of weird creative B game is a dying breed for sure. The DS was also great for these. Yeah, the DS was like it feels like there's a real kind of renaissance on the DS as well. 100%. But yeah, this is the failed compilation of failed diffusions. Oh yes, the moon. I think there's a couple examples of the moon, I think. I'll post this as well afterwards if you want to watch this later in the Discord. Specific combination of technical limitations, possibilities, and financial incentives. Right. Yeah, we just saw this one. That was the iced coffee, I think. Oh yeah, this was the jukebox. That one was fun. Yeah, we saw that one a lot. I think I failed a lot at that one. God, that silicon graphics looking marble rolling around. Oh yeah, where the ocean explodes, that one was great. Or Shadow, which we just saw. That one was honestly probably my favorite, for just how simple it was. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to show for Suzuki Bakuhatsu and Gmod shipping containers. But yeah, I hope that the presentation wasn't too dorky or anything. And this is a game that I care a lot about. I think it's really, really interesting, really cool, and I was really happy to get the opportunity to show it off. And yeah, thank you, and thank you as well to do you want to give a shout out to Retropals there? How I found out about the game initially. Because yeah, they had a playthrough of that, and I was captivated. I just was so excited that this game existed. That was neat to jump into. Yeah, you should go back and watch the. I can't watch VODs myself, but if you're kind of VOD watching person, I do recommend to go back and watch the. We'll watch back one of those VODs because they're both full playthroughs in their own right. Or the Retropals video about Suzuki Bakuhatsu. They do a really good presentation of it, and they give a lot of really good background information about the game. Um, but yeah, let me just see who is around right now. Let me just refresh. Sorry, I'm refreshing Twitch because it is showing me people that are live that are absolutely not live at the moment. Um, let's see, just 1 second. Oh, cool. Professor Bloom is playing Star Tropics 1 and 2. That sounds fun. Why don't we go rate Professor Bloom? I'm just gonna stick on a tiny bit of music just for the last minute or so of stream. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Sorry for the short-ish stream. I knew I needed to have a backup game for Metroid Fusion, just because anything execution kind of heavy, especially as it kind of drags on. I was getting this during. I don't think I got this a lot during Super Castlevania 4, but I was definitely getting this during, like, Klonoa, where it's just, like, my hands are just, like, not cooperating with my brain, and it's just, I can't really play through that. Like, as soon as I start, like, mixing up the inputs and stuff like that, I kind of just need to kind of step away from it for a little bit and come back to it later. But yeah, we'll tackle that next week. I'm sure we'll get it. But yeah, Wednesday we have, what is on the dang schedule? I don't even remember, because we have so much friggin' stuff this week. We've literally, like, tomorrow... Let me just post the Discord as well, because I will be posting a lot of this information on the Discord as well about Suzuki Bakuhatsu. Socials. Yeah, so tomorrow we are playing... Tomorrow. I'm sorry. Wednesday is not tomorrow. I need to have like a day of decompression in between streams. Wednesday at 9 GMT or 1 PST, we're playing Kirby's Dream Land 2. We are on the last world. There's another secret boss after that. I'm not doing the secret boss. I will not be doing that for like some time, because I looked up what you need to do to get to the secret boss, and that's a stream project for future Marigold. I'm not doing that right now. But yeah, we just have one world left, and as a backup game for when we're finished that game rather, we have Donkey Kong Country 94 for the Game Boy. It's like one of the best Game Boy games of all time. I've already played through the first two worlds. Didn't announce it or anything last week when I played it. It was like super impromptu, but it is like one of the best games of all time. Like Game Boy or not, it's like one of my faves as well. I still have my old cart. It's like one of the first games that I had. Also, hello, welcome, Gam Chris. But yeah, that's gonna be Wednesday. And Friday, similar kind of situation where we're kind of have a little bit left of Jumping Flash 2. And then for the remainder of the stream, we're going to be playing Ape Escape. And yeah, very, very stacked week. We're going to be playing 6 games, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I'm going to set up that raid now. /raid. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me ramble on, and for cheering me on. It's much appreciated. And yeah, no raid message. Just be nice, be cool, say hi, and yeah, take care. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.